The genetic testing company 23andMe went from biotech superstar to the brink of collapse. Its most valuable asset might be its DNA data. NPR's Bobby Allen reports on what might happen to the genetic information of millions of people.
It was an idea that caught on. Pay about $100 for a saliva kit, and weeks later, learn all about your ancestry. The company behind this 23andMe was a hit. It was worth billions, Oprah raved about it, and countless people took to social media to share their experience, like TikToker Danielle Edwards.
Okay, I did it, y'all. I finally took my 23andMe kit. Whew, Jesus. All right, spitting in the tube. So, I'm concentrating. I'm trying to think about anything but what I have to do, which is spitting in this tube.
More than 14 million people spit in a 23andMe tube. People were holding spit parties. The company was part of the zeitgeist. But there was one big business problem. Nobody needed to do a 23andMe test twice. It was one and done. And now 23andMe's stock is worth pennies. Financial news networks like CNBC have been blaring the news.
It has since lost 99.9% of its value from its $6 billion market cap peak.
Then there were two other big blows. Last year, the company was hit with a major data breach of customer passwords. And last week, its entire board of directors resigned. Some analysts say 23andMe could go out of business by next year, which raises the question, what's going to happen with the genetic data it has from millions of people? Even if the company goes under, that data could change hands. That may surprise some customers.
They might believe that the information is more protected than it actually is.
That's Anya Price. She's a law professor at the University of Iowa's College of Law who focuses on genetic privacy. She says federal health privacy protections like HIPAA don't apply here, since 23andMe is outside of the healthcare realm. What the company does depends on what customers agreed to when they signed up for the service. Some states, like California and Florida, do give consumers rights over their genetic data.
If customers are really worried, they could ask for their samples to be withdrawn from these databases under those laws.
When I asked 23andMe what it plans to do with all the genetic data if it goes out of business, a spokesman wouldn't say. But he did mention a partnership with pharmaceutical giant GlaxoSmithKline, or GSK, which has been analyzing the data to try to find medical breakthroughs. 23andMe says 80% of customers opted into this kind of research when they signed up. The company says the data is anonymous. Prince thinks if people now are second-guessing that decision, they might be out of luck.
I couldn't go to GSK and say, hey, my sample was given to you. I want that taken out if it was anonymized, right? Because they're not going to re-identify it just to pull it out of the database.
The 23andMe spokesman said the company is committed to being transparent with whatever happens to customer data, saying its core value is, quote, behind every data point is a human being. Bob?
Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Kuhaloyimla Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakahakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan the Waf just coming at you with another quick lesson and praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And seeing this article, been seeing it for quite some time, but wait a little bit longer, you get a little bit more information. So sometimes it's best when you first see a story, kind of wait a little bit. But pretty much this guy, and they were pretty much saying what kind of thought to begin with. When the scriptures talks about never trust an enemy, or like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Like, why would you trust giving your DNA to a complete damn stranger? And then they had already told you that those tests wasn't even accurate. Shit was coming back wrong. They telling you that you're 10% this or 20% that, you're 30% this, you got like 9, 10 different damn nationalities. When the scriptures talks about your your ethnicity or your nationality or your pedigree, it goes through the seed line of your father, which is very simple. It's not all these different people, man. It don't have anything to do with your mother, your grandmother, it goes by your father. And then you can get that account in Numbers chapter 1. I like to start at verse 2, but the point is in verse 8, where it goes off into your pedigree or your tribal clan, so to speak, your family tree. And I'm driving right now, so I'm just kind of roughly paraphrasing scriptures. But also the scripture says to we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We have to, look out for his schemes, basically. See, you can't just listen to, because Esau, he's always gonna give you something, this his marketing online, that okay, this is gonna be good for you. This is gonna be for the benefit of the future, your health. We can pick up on diseases that could, and catch it before your children, come into play, your grandchildren, 5 generations in, we can know what to do, all this other shit. Because it's the same man that want to put a damn that MOTV in you, a damn implant. He's telling you the same thing with stuff like that. Oh well, if all your information will be right there in case of an emergency. If an ambulance or whatever ever has to come and pick you up, they will already have your information. They won't have to. They will know exactly what to do. And all this other shit. So the scripture says we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. And then at the same time too, just me speaking as a man, hey, that DNA that they was collecting, they could have just been really trying to find out, like who are the Israelites. Because that's the type of shit that he does, man. He comes in slippery, sly, you know, acting as if he cares about you so damn much. You know, oh, we care so much about your health. We're so into, your future. And then next thing you know, he done some of a foul, man. This man is not to be trusted. And you see the so-called black women, who they got the face of this shit, the so-called black women, sitting there looking doofy as hell. I finally took my 23andMe. You having damn parties and spit in a goddamn cup, you know. And they even do, Esau do poop samples and all that, man. You can, take a sample of your doo doo, put it in a goddamn cup, put it into a sealed packaging that they send, and you can send that shit to their labs right from your home. Like, who's doing that type of shit, man? We can see what's going on with you, and you better get some fiber in your system. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this stuff that be going on, it'd be a lot of gut health, but you know, Esau, this world is so wicked. There's so much shit in the air, so much shit in the food, so much shit in the drink, you know, that we just need completely, we just need out of here. But this DNA shit, it could have just been Esau trying to find out, okay, well, okay, this person looks like a so-called white person, but oh shit, they got Israelite DNA. You know, you just never know with this man, because this is not a black white thing or anything like that. It's not a color thing. This is a DNA thing. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's seed line has a different DNA than all these other people, because the Lord set up all these nations differently. Now, I'm not saying that that's what they done, but there's a good chance. I mean, they got the data. What the fuck you think? You think they're gonna get rid of it? You think they're gonna burn it? They're gonna have this shit. If the world carries on for another 100 years, they're gonna have it. Remember I can't think of the one so-called black lady. Uh, I can't think of her name, but she's like the. I think they used like a stem cell or something from her from way back in the, you know, damn near slavery, damn near. I can't think of the so-called black woman. Somebody may know and put it in the comment board, but yeah, they used some shit from her body. And to this day, I think I don't know what the lawsuit went like, her children or her grandchildren or great grandchildren, whatever the fuck, trying to, you know what I'm saying, sue, because they made trillions, billions off this lady's DNA, or whatever it was that they took from her body. I don't remember the story exactly, but I remember seeing it a few times, because they kind of come out with it here and there. But this is what Esau does, especially when it comes to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They're trying to duplicate some shit because they understand that, they understand that we're different from these other nations, man. They understand that if they need to really get some medical, if it's really about research, they're dealing with the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans for sure. Or they're gonna most definitely experiment on your ass more, so to speak, And this is not medical advice or anything like that, but they're gonna most definitely. That's like with the COV. The COV-19 went down. What was they doing? They was offering you to, they wanted you to come roll your sleeves up first. So you have to be very careful of this man, man. The scriptures clearly says never trust thine enemy, man. You're not to trust this man because he's going to be coming with that thing next. Yep, he's going to be coming with that thing soon, and it could be, who knows how quick this thing can happen, man. Because they really have been pushing, like your Fitbits, your Apple Watches, your smart watches. I done a lesson on the other day on even clothing. You can put on a jacket, and it automatically links up with, shit like that, and it changes temperatures along with your body. All this smart shit, smart shoes. You out here Maxwell Smart. I remember that TV show back in the days. I was kind of young watching it, little reruns and shit like that. But used to be a show called Maxwell Smart. And he have all these little gadgets, almost like what's that, Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget, damn shit popping out of his damn hat. Shit popping out of his arms. Go gadget watch. Go gadget arms. Go gadget legs. Whatever the fuck. You know. And he was always fighting against Doctor Evil. So, and man, you just never know with this man, man. He's not to be trusted. Not to be trusted. I mean, he appears. I mean, it's just he's being caught on to right now, though. A lot of people really are not dealing with him like that, and he's losing his footing when it comes to the enchantments that he used to be able to put out, and people are not fucking with him like that. So now he's gonna come down with that great wrath, because now he knows that who he is. He's just like, fuck it, I might as well just go ahead and go full fledged. That Revelation 12:12, he's gonna come down with great wrath because he know that he had but a short time. Because all that game shit that he used to run back in the days, people are looking at this dude like, man, nah, hell no. Nah. Because the so-called white man don't trust the so-called white man. That's very interesting. If your own people don't trust you, why should we? But they look at you, Jake, like you the guinea pig, man. They know you're gullible. They know you don't need nothing but, a offering of some fried chicken or some shit. Slovakia. Just came from there, bro. These people, man. Anyway, Slovakia, I'm at the plantation. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I can end out there. You know what I'm saying? But I seen this little article, and they no telling what they doing with that DNA, man. They gonna sell your shit to somebody else because they shit them fail. And they saying 14 million people, man. I'm pretty certain there's a whole lot more people than 14 million people out of these billions of people, because people was finding out they was born through incest. They was finding out that, you know what I'm saying, they mama wasn't even really their mama, they daddy wasn't even really they, a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, as far as that goes. So I'm assuming that they got some accuracy, but they were already saying that it's not 100 though. It's not 100%, 100% accurate. So it is what it is, man. So we'll see how that turns out. To all you damn dummies, you fools, you went out here and you just giving your shit away. Like, oh, here you go. It's like they be having these damn blood drives at the plantation where I'm at. They be having them bitches every month. I'd be like, God damn, why do y'all need so much blood? So they break down the cafeteria, bring in garnies and shit like that, and have people laying around all through the cafeteria, you know, laid up and shit, getting blood drawn from them. I'm like, no, you ain't getting no goddamn blood from me. And they be looking at me like vampires. Because really, it's all Edomites that's doing that shit. It's only a few of us, Jake, that work in there. Like, no, you're not getting shit from me. You can stop even looking at me. Don't ask me. I be giving them that look like, you better not fucking ask me about no shit like that. You're not laying down and letting you draw nothing out of me, goddamn it. Fuck out of here. You better deal with what you're doing with your own people. But anyway, I'm gonna end out there. I pray that the lesson was edifying for me, inshallah, and the Bible.